Come here. Come here. Come here. Welcome. Hi. Thank you for showing up. I really appreciate it. So I know it's a hard time to show up for just relaxing and paying attention to your body at 12 o'clock on a Friday, but I promise you it will be worth the price of admission, and the price of admission is free. So, hi, I'm Kelly, and this is Maxwell. Maxwell, say hi. Hi. Have you had a good morning? Okay, put your butt down. Sit. Here's your thing. Here's chicken. Okay, so let's get started. Restorative yoga, the full body. We will use the wall. Find a wall that has nothing on it. And then also, if you don't have a wall, you can use a closed door. So let's begin. I was a little distracted. There's a lot of sounds going on around my house because we're having our roof reshingled. And so we've had knocking and banging and walking on our roof for 3 days. Anyway, so that's why my classes in Fit by Kellie were earlier than usual, because I wanted to get my stuff done before the roofers started walking on the roof and distracting me. Enough about me. Let's begin. Know that as we move into the winter months and it's cooler, wear something that keeps you warm and so that you're not distracted by being chilly. As we move slower, and hold poses, your temperature will go down, and so I want you to be warm and comfortable. So let's start by lying down on your mat. So come down onto your elbows and then put your head down on the floor. If you have access to music, put on some ambient music or some type of music. I have playing my Spotify playlist, Restorative Yoga number 2. If you are follow me on Spotify, you can pull that playlist up. So right here, just take a moment, extending the legs out, arms at your sides. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Feel the body expand, the rib cage lifting and pressing down, and then exhale. Place your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your heart. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. All breathing together. Inhale through your nose and then exhale through your mouth again. And just let your breath happen. Focus in on the top of the head, the crown of the head, the brow, your nose, the jaw relaxing, the neck, the shoulders melting into the floor. Notice the arch in your back. There's space between the floor or the mat and your back, that natural arch. The glutes, relax the pelvis. Let your belly soften. Relaxing down the legs. And your feet just falling out, the natural angle of your feet. The carrying angle of your hip sockets. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale and open your eyes and slide your feet onto the floor. Bring your knees in towards each other. Let your knees touch and reach the arms out to the sides. Fill the space beside your mat. and then reach up overhead. Inhale. Sweep the arms straight up, fingertips pointing towards the ceiling, and reach the hands around and grab the back of the shoulders and squeeze. Give yourself that hug of appreciation. Self-appreciation is good. Inhale and reach the hands up, and let's change the crossing. All the things you do, give yourself a hug. Inhale and reach up. And stretch the arms, reach, reach, reach. And then bring the arms overhead, palms facing each other. Thumbs touch the floor first. And then spin the palms turning up. Extend the left leg out and reach the hands around the shin. Bring the right knee in. Stretch. Rotate the foot around. Both directions. And then extend the right leg out and bring the left leg in. Rotating both directions. So all the stretching we'll do in this session, gentle. Be gentle. Nothing forced. No harm. No forcing any position or deeply stretching. Just nice, relaxed stretching, allowing the body to restore. Bring both knees into your chest. Hug the legs in, and now give your legs a hug. Feel the whole body in a ball, a round ball. And close your eyes for a moment. Notice what happens when you pull your knees in. Does your chin lift? If your chin lifts, try to place the back of your head flat on the floor. So pull your chin in towards your chest and flex your feet and then point your toes. Flex your feet and point your toes. Do it again. Excellent. Movement in the ankles. Point and flex. Now place your right ankle on your left knee. Left foot on the floor. Press the right knee away. So we'll do this later up against the wall, but right now I want you to just feel this supine pigeon pose for a moment. And now let's change sides. Left ankle, right knee. Press the knee out, away from you. Relax the shoulders. You can keep your eyes open right here. And then let's roll over to your side and then push yourself up to sit. Bring your feet, soles of your feet together. Welcome everyone. Thank you for showing up. So the bottom of your feet together, just sit up tall. Feel the length of your spine. And gently lean forward, lean in. Just to the point where you feel that stopping point, no forcing any movement. What are you doing, Maxwell? Don't swallow that. Are you okay? Now lift up. Place your pillow underneath, pillow/bolster underneath your knees. And have your blanket nearby, or grab your blanket. Place it right between your knees, like this. So I've got mine folded. Bring your chest onto the blanket and reach your arms, rounding your spine, lengthening through the back body. Relax the shoulders. Move anything around that feels awkward. So just because you landed somewhere doesn't mean you have to stay there. You can figure out how to get more comfortable, what works better. Now start to lift up. Move the blanket out of the way and the pillow out of the way. Legs out straight. Grab your strap or belt. Bring your right foot to the inside of your left leg. If this feels uncomfortable, you can place a block underneath your knee or something. You can even place a bolster or pillow underneath your knee like that. But I want you to be able to feel relaxed and comfortable, no distractions with the position of your leg over there. There we go. Take the strap and place it around the ball of your foot. We're just going to give the spine stimulation by rotation. So foot to the inner thigh. Reach down along the strap. Slide your hands so that your arms are straight and you've got a little bit of length on the strap. Now bend your elbows and pull yourself towards that forward leg and lift back up. Let's do that 4 times. So lean forward over the leg and lift back up. Mindful movement, a mindful practice, good to have in your regimen at least 1 time a week because it helps you be mindful in all that you do. Not just being in autopilot. Keep your heel on the floor and now hold at the top. Grab the strap with your left hand. So the strap is around the left foot, grabbing the strap with your left hand. Reach the right arm and your palm facing out. So we're just going to rotate the arm, and as you rotate the arm, follow your hand reaching back, the arm reaching back. And just notice where it comes to in relationship to what's out away from you. And then come back, bring that forward. Same thing. So shoulders squared, hips squared, and you're just rotating the arm and the shoulder drawn back, keeping your hips where they are. The left hip stays down, right hip stays down, reach forward. Scratch your nose. Reach back. And you can kind of pull on the strap. Keep your heel on the floor though. Rotating. And do that again. Rotate back. Reaching, reaching, reaching. And then forward. Notice how your range of motion changes as you warm up the spine. Verifying that a warm-up is a good thing before you do any type of activity where you're repeating movement or strength training or doing a sport. Range of motion. That's all we really want to keep, right? Strength, good. But range of motion as you get older, important. Now bring the right hand down behind you and turn. And you can use your hand, your grip, to slightly turn more. And line up your chin with the breastbone. So just press, but don't turn your chin. Press your fingers into the floor. And then you're also pressing the leg down just slightly, energizing that twist with that leg pressing down. Then turn and look forward, and we're just going to change the direction. So grab the strap with your right hand and fingertips behind the hip, turn and look straight out. Take a deep breath in. Then exhale that out and turn, face forward. Grab the strap with both hands. And again, slide your hands up, straight spine sitting up tall. And now pull against the straps, against the foot, and lean forward. And let's hold this for 3 breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathe in, breathe out. So your nose directing towards the leg. Inhale and lift up. And let's change sides. Place your left foot on the inside of your thigh and maybe place something underneath your knee so that you're comfortable. No pain in this class, no discomfort. Place a strap around the ball of your foot and sit up tall and just smile. Now pull and lower towards the leg 3 times. Hello, hamstring. The muscle behind the leg. Gentle stretching of the hamstring, pulling forward, and then up. And slide your hands. Right hand grabs the strap, right foot. Make sure your foot is flat, so you don't want to sickle your foot, right? I just exaggerated that, but make sure your foot is flat. So if you draw your toes towards your shin or point the toes towards the forehead, then that's the direction, okay? Then reach the left arm, shoulders back, and then reach the arm to the side, and then rotate, reaching back. Just see where your fingers go to. Kind of make a measurement as we rotate. Reaching back, pull just gently, and then forward. Do that again, rotating, and then bring it forward. Good. Do that 3 more times, rotating. So try not to be too quick. You want to be slow, controlled, almost like you're meditating as you move. Where are your fingertips going to now? Much more range of motion with that being warmed up. Bring it back. And then forward, I'm just noticing whether or not I need to pay attention to anything. One more time, and hold. Place your hand on the floor. Fingertips on the floor. And you can hold the strap and just gently tug right there. Fingertips behind. Breathing, smooth breaths. Then look forward. Relax the shoulders, slide your hand up, grab with the left hand, and then let's twist the opposite direction. So fingertips behind, and then just look out to the side. Pull the shoulder back. So this stretches your chest, the front of the shoulder, pectoral and anterior deltoid. Then also you're stretching through your back, your lower back, the QL muscle. Really nice stretch. Keep your foot flexing. And now look forward, reach for the strap with both hands, and then tug just lightly, pulling yourself towards your leg. Your back can slightly round right here. 3 breaths. We're going to move to the wall after this. Inhale and lift. Place your strap on the floor. So a tool used to stretch, and now we're going to use the wall as our tool to stretch. Move everything out of the way. And I'm going to put my mat right there. And then scoot up to the wall. Okay. Then lower down onto your elbows. Make sure you're on your mat. Then you have to put your shoulders down on the floor to get your legs up. That's how it works. And you want to have your glutes just slightly away from the baseboard unless you've got really good flexibility in your hamstrings. If you're shaking in any way with your legs straight up and to the baseboard, then back away from it. No shaking in this posture, in this pose. Just feel comfortable relaxing the shoulders down. Bring your arms to the side and close your eyes. Legs up the wall. Allowing the lower back to settle. The hips to level, balance with the weight of the legs coming down into the hip socket. That SI joint positioning correctly. You can let your feet come up, be turned at whatever angle your legs naturally are whenever you put your feet up on the wall. You don't want to force parallel, just whatever your feet, however they turn out. That's the carrying angle of your hips. Now reach your right fingers behind the right hamstring and pull that leg in towards you. Leg straight. Notice the sensations you're feeling as you hold this pose. Holding for a length of time allows the muscle to relax, and the benefits of the stretch happen in that relaxed state. Just change sides. So your ankle on the or heel on the wall of the right leg and grab around the left, the hamstring just right there. Then you can let that go. Now bring the feet together. Have your hands on the outside of your knees, and you can push gently if you want to, but then just have your hands as like kickstands for the legs. And bring your heels down towards your groin. Bring the legs in towards each other. Like we did in the beginning, hug the knees in, but keep your feet on the wall. And then start to move yourself away from the wall by pressing and rocking side to side, inching your way from the wall to the point where your knees are right over your hips and your feet are flat on the floor. 90 degrees. Knees 90 degrees. Place your right ankle on your left knee. There you go. Here's your supine pigeon pose with your foot up against the wall, used as a prop to benefit the stretch. You can have your hand at your ankle and one hand at your knee. Close your eyes. Remain present in your body by visualizing your breath, the inhale and the exhale. The air flowing in, expanding through the lungs. And then as the air releases out of the body, the lungs deflating. Inhale through your nose. And then exhale that out. Inhale. And then exhale. And now open your eyes and place your right foot on the wall and your left ankle on your right knee. Press the knee away, and you can reach for the ankle. And just hold right there for about 5 breaths. Close your eyes. Visualize the breath going into the lungs, expanding. And then exhale. Let that go. Breathe in. Breathe out. So breathing, this breath work that we're doing, is also relaxing your body, the mind, the central nervous system. When you take deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling at about the same pace, the same rate, it tells the body that you're safe, the central nervous system that you're safe. So turning on that rest and relax. A signal of the body. You've probably have many fight or flight responses during the week, working out, or other things happening in your day. So tuning into this rest and relax signal with breath work gives you an advantage. No meds needed to relax, just using what you have naturally. Good. Now place your foot on the wall, and we're going to walk our feet over, so knees over to one side. Just let your knees lie there. You'll feel your lower back for a moment. And if you need to, you can prop up, a pillow underneath your knee if that's needed. If you don't need that, then let your knees go over to the side. Let gravity pull them over. Rather than forcing that, reach your arms out like a T. Notice the hips. One hip is up over the other hip, and the knees, one leg is on top of the other. You don't have to even up the knees. And your feet may be a little awkward feeling, or your ankles. So I'm tucking my left foot behind my right heel to just relax more. And then if you want to turn your head towards the left. Notice your wrists. Are they stressed? Relax. Relax the palms. Relax the shoulders, the sides of the body. When you breathe in, feel that upper rib cage opening up, and then when you exhale, relaxing in. Breathe in, breathe out. Open your eyes if they're closed and start to move your feet up, walking up and over, and we're going to go to the other side. So just slowly do that as you move the feet over and make any adjustments that you need to. Something underneath your knees. If you had a big week of exercise, like I did after having a week off from exercise, I'm definitely feeling my back and my hips a little bit more today in restorative yoga, but not to the point where it's like pain, it's just stiffness. So just be mindful of where you're placing your feet and your knees. Move around just a bit more to get comfortable. And again, I'm tucking my right ankle behind my left knee, my left heel. And turn your gaze over to the right. Begin to open your eyes if they're closed and walk your feet up very slowly, comfortably. Settle your lower back onto the floor. Just take a moment to settle in, realign the hips, the SI joint. Reach your arms out to the sides, turn your palms up. Lift up your heels off the wall, and then press your heels into the wall, lift up. So lifting and then pressing in, lift, and then press. Now we're going to roll over to one side so you can come up. Press your hand into the floor, lift your body up, feel the weight of your body as you move to position yourself on the mat again. Reorient so you can see me from the side in profile. And get your props organized. I don't know if we're going to use the blocks. Grab your strap. Lower down onto your elbows and then all the way down onto your back. Lift your hips up and settle your lower back down onto the floor. And then bring your right knee into your chest, hug that leg in, and lasso or place the strap around the ball of your foot. Reaching up as high as you can with straight arms. Let the weight of your arms pull the leg in towards you. This stretches about the hamstring mostly, but also the back of the knee into the calf, to the heel, to the bottom of your foot. Start to slide the left leg out straight, reaching your heel towards the end of the mat. Square your hips, hip points. and relax. Your toes, point them towards your forehead. Close your eyes. About 30 more seconds. We're holding 1 minute in each position on your back. Start to grab the strap with your right hand and extend the left arm over to the left. Lower your leg, the right leg to the right. Inner thigh, hip. So this is an important stretch to stretch the inner thigh muscle, the leg adductors. Your hamstring. The medial hamstring muscles run down the side, inside of the leg, crossing over and attached to the outside of your knee. So all of that connecting to the lower part of your leg from the other side. So important to stretch the tissue in both directions. Helping the knee joint, suppleness of the muscles. Gently just start to lift the leg up. So using some strength to lift up. And then we're going to cross over to the other side. Cross over to the other side. Bring it over and look the opposite direction. Relax. The twisting, somewhat binding position, massaging the organs, turning the body is beneficial. Stimulating the organs, stimulating the spine in different directions, different planes of motion. Start to lift. Bend your knee, pull the knee down towards your chest, but then bring your arms on the inside of your knee and pull. So here if you look at the position with your foot flat, it's like a lunge position. Half happy baby. All right, so let's change sides. After we change sides and go through those poses on this side, so strap around the ball of your foot, place your right foot on the floor, reach up as high as you can, and the weight of the arms pulling your leg in towards you. So your leg has got a slight bend in it. Your toes point towards your forehead. Start to inch the right leg out straight. Bring your calf down to the floor, reaching the heel away from you. Feel the flexors stretching on the right side, left side, hamstring, calf, bottom of your foot. So after we do these leg stretches, we're going to flip over to your belly. Finish with half frog, and then we'll have Shavasana. The time went. Reach for the strap in your left hand, right arm over to the right, and turn your toes down, heel pointing up. Lower the leg over to the side, very, very slowly. Count carefully, watching the length of the leg or the stretch as you lower the leg to the side. The hamstring muscles attaching to your sitting bone can get overstressed or overstrained, and you don't want that. You don't want to have overstretching happening at that connection, the attachment of the hamstring to the sitting bone. Turn your head. And close your eyes. Start to lift your leg, and then we're going to cross over the center line of the body all the way up and over. Watch your leg as it glides over to the other side. Just being mindful in your practice. Even up your shoulders on the floor, and then turn your gaze the opposite direction. If you pull your leg up, you'll get a little more stretch in the lower back and outside of your hip and leg. One take home, an observation of mine, is when I look out into a room of people that I've been teaching when I was in the classroom, people that moved well and with better form were people who did some type of mind-body practice, whether it be yoga or Pilates or some type of martial arts. It's just that mind-body connection and paying attention, having times where you actually pay attention to movement and what's going on. So think about that. That just, in general, will help you prevent injury. Start to lift your leg up. Bring your knee down towards your shoulder or your chest, and then the outside of your shoulder, and pull that leg in. Here, being in that lunge position, so stretching the hamstring and the hip joint, the knee and the hip joint. Think about malasana or yogi squat. So we're just doing half that right here. Let's finish this position with bringing the other leg up and let go of your strap, happy baby pose. So knees to the outside of your shoulders, happy baby. There's your malasana or your yogi squat. It's a good way to see also naturally where you squat to, your range of motion in a squat. Begin to let your feet go. And just for a moment, just 30 seconds, take 30 seconds to flip over to your stomach. And put your forehead down. Reach your left knee or right knee, whichever side you want to start with. Bring the knee out to the side and then turn your head the direction of your leg. You could also turn your head the opposite way. That'll intensify the stretch in your cervical spine, which is fine, but I want you to be comfortable. So elbows, palms on the floor, your leg out to the side. And relax for a moment. 1 minute here, and then we'll do the other side.
Start to slide that leg down. Before we go to the other side, if you want to, flex your foot and grab your calf, or grab your foot. Give yourself a gentle quad stretch right there. Let's hold this for about 30 seconds. Relax. And then let your foot go. Extend that leg. Turn your head the opposite direction. Bring your knee out to the side. Slide the leg down, bend your knee, and grab your foot. Let your foot go and roll to your back. Shavasana. Position, bolster or blanket underneath your feet. Knees out to the side. And so opening up the hips and leveling the SI joint. Close your eyes, relax your shoulders. So pick your shoulders up and set them down evenly. Turn your palms up, or you can turn your palms down if that feels more comfortable. Either way, it's okay. Focusing on the top of the head, the crown. Imagine a hand, a gentle touch at the top of the head. Bringing your awareness to your breath, the mind's eye, the third eye, the space between the brow. Breathe a deep breath of air into that space. Feeling clear, and let that go. Bring your focus down to your jaw, softening the jaw. Let your tongue relax into the bottom of your mouth. Relaxing the throat, the neck, across the clavicle, on the right side and the left side.
Connecting into the shoulders, down both arms, and your fingers, your palms. Relaxing down the chest, your breath. Let your ribs sink into the mat. And the belly softening. The pelvis, one hip point to the other point. Relaxing. The lower back, the legs, each leg. Down to the feet, the soles of your feet, and the toes. Extend your legs out straight and just let your feet dangle over the other side of the bolster. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale that out. Deeply breathe in. Fully exhale out. One more deep breath. And exhale. Bring your knees or feet onto the bolster and then knees into your chest and give yourself a hug for being here, for concentrating on yourself, giving yourself some time, some needed time. And then roll over to your side and go ahead and keep rolling and pushing up to a seated position. Sit up well. Soft smile. Bring your hands together. Bring the edge of your thumbs to the mind's eye, the third eye, in gratitude and thanks. Bring the edge of the hands to the breastbone, the heart, the light touch. The light in me honors the light in you. I bow my practice to you. Namaste. Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I appreciate you showing up and being here. I'll see you another time. Thank you. Bye.